Today I want to show you Athens, capital of Greece. Is it worth to visit? Most known for its ancient history, Greece is the birthplace of democracy, philosophy, and the Olympic Games. Its capital, Athens, is one of the oldest cities globally with origins dating back to 3000 BC. But if you are eager to visit the islands, you may ask, is Athens worth visiting and whether you should add it to your Greece travel itinerary? It can be argued that the largest city in Greece is more than a jumping-off spot to visit the Greek islands. It is a city known for its ancient treasures and its modern charms. History, culture, food, nightlife, and even shopping are just a couple of reasons to visit Athens. But the question remains, is Athens worth visiting? And should you include it in your trip? Let's look at both the pros and cons of visiting Athens so that you can decide if it's worth adding to your Greece bucket list. The pros. Number 1. Mythology. Athens is one of the oldest named cities in the world, and according to Greek mythology, the city is named after the goddess Athena. During ancient times, Athens was known as a powerful city. As a result, two gods fought to become its patrons, the goddess of wisdom, Athena, and Poseidon, the god of the sea. At the top of the Acropolis, each god offered the citizens of Athens a gift. Poseidon promised safety at sea while Athena created the first olive tree. Proclaimed as the winner, Athena gave her name to the city of Athens. And if you look closely, you'll be able to find an olive tree in the heart of the Acropolis along with several temples dedicated to Athena. Mythology aside, the city of Athens is an incredible place to visit. Number 2. The culture and history. As the capital of the classical world, Athens should be a bucket list destination for anyone who loves culture and history. Although Athens is known as the home of the Parthenon, which was built as homage to the goddess Athena, there are hundreds of other historical sites waiting to be explored in this ancient city. So if you are looking to geek out on some Greek history, we recommend travelers visit ancient Agora, explore the temple of Olympian Zeus, watch the changing of the guards at the Greek Parliament, and head on over to Panathenaic Stadium, the home of the first modern Olympic Games. Number 3. The architecture. If you didn't already know, Athens is home to millennia of different architectural styles, from Greco-Roman to neoclassical to modern. The world's greatest ancient cultural monuments can be found in the center of Athens and include the Acropolis, Temple of Olympian Zeus, the Theater of Dionysus, and the Temple of Hephaestus. Neoclassical buildings can also be found in the center of Athens, such as the Parliament, while neighborhoods like Exarchai and Koukaki are home to Art Nouveau and Art Deco styles. Finally, travelers can find several iconic Byzantine churches and remnants of Ottoman rule, such as iconic mosques and the famous bathhouse of Winds. All of this beautiful architecture makes for a stunning photography background for any traveler looking to snap iconic photos in the city. Number 4. The food. Who doesn't like Greek food? From Michelin-starred restaurants to street food, Athens is a foodie's paradise. Greek food, in general, is known to be one of the healthiest in the world. The Mediterranean cuisine diet emphasizes whole grains, seafood, olive oil, fruits, vegetables, beans, nuts, and seeds. So no matter what you order, you can do so guilt-free. If you are looking to eat on the go, Athens is known for its simple yet delicious street food. For breakfast, ask for a spinach pie or a koulouri, a sesame-covered ring of bread, and for a late afternoon snack, make sure to order souvlaki or a gyro with a heavy helping of tzatziki. Number 5. Shopping. Downtown Athens is a shopper's paradise. Besides Plaka and Monastiraki, which are known for their tourist shops, Central Athens is full of shops made for every type of shopper and budget. Make sure to head on over to Ermou Street, known as the Fashion Street. This street stretches for 0.9 miles, connecting Syntagma Square with the Keramikos archaeological site. And, if you are looking for a bargain, make sure to head on over to the shopping street of Iolu and Agio Markou. Number 6. Affordability. Is Athens expensive? Athens is not cheap, but it isn't expensive either. It all depends on the type of traveler you are and what you want to experience. If you want luxury, then Athens does cater to that type of traveler. The city has luxury hotels, unforgettable experiences, and Michelin-starred restaurants that will amaze and delight any type of luxury traveler. On the other hand, there are also budget-friendly options in the city. For example, street food or dishes from a local taverna can cost you as little as €3 per meal. In the end, Athens is as expensive or cheap as you want it to be. So whether you want to save or splurge, you can definitely do either in the city. In the description, you can find the link to book good hotels in the Athens. Now I want to say about cons. Although the pros may seem to outweigh the cons, there are a couple of things to know when traveling to Athens, as these particular cons may heavily influence your Athens travel plans. Petty crime and scams. Is Athens safe to visit? Yes. However, unlike many of the Greek islands, the risk of petty crime is more common in the capital city. This is especially true in specific neighborhoods, like Ammonia, Exarchia, Monastiraki, Syntagma, and Patisia, especially during the nighttime. Nevertheless, most of these petty crimes are limited to pickpocketing and purse snatching. Another common problem is tourist scams. Scams like taxis overcharging, restaurants not showing prices, being short-changed, or con artists offering you something and then demanding money. Remember to always watch your belongings, don't flash cash, and ensure that you have travel insurance just in case. Also make sure to be aware of which neighborhoods you are visiting, and if in doubt, make sure to ask a local. The heat. Athens is the hottest capital city in mainland Europe. It even has a chief heat officer. During the summer months, the heat in Athens can become unbearable as it becomes sweltering hot and dusty. Temperatures in August, for example, can exceed 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The sun and heat make it incredibly difficult to do anything during the daytime. Athens is also a hilly city, especially if you plan on visiting the Acropolis. If you do plan on coming to the city during the summer, make sure to bring a water bottle, sunscreen, sunglasses, comfortable shoes, and breathable fabrics. If you can't beat the heat, then make sure to bring along the essentials that will help it be a little more bearable. The crowds. Last year, roughly 3.79 million tourists visited Athens. In addition, cruise ships port in the nearby port of Piraeus. Many of these tourists end up flocking to the main sites, which are the Acropolis, the Parthenon, and the Temple of Olympian Zeus. Crowds not only mean long queues in the sweltering heat, but overcrowded attractions that are often more pricey than normal due to the high season. This can be a deal breaker for some travelers. If it is, then maybe consider visiting Athens during the shoulder seasons, April to June and September to October. These months still have pleasant weather, but they often have smaller crowds and lower prices. The final verdict. Is Athens worth visiting? Definitely. Athens should not be seen as just a quick stopover before visiting the Greek islands. The city of Athens is the perfect mix of old and new. A city steeped in history and culture. The birthplace of democracy and the playground of ancient gods. A city that is renowned for its cuisine and picturesque viewpoints, and that caters to every type of traveler, from budget to luxury. If you are still asking yourself, should I go to Athens, then let's end with this statement. In Athens, you'll never run out of things to see and do. Whether you are exploring ancient ruins, partying the night away, admiring the Acropolis, shopping until you drop, or enjoying its delicious food. As a result, Athens should be on your bucket list, but maybe just limit your time to around 3 to 4 days to capture enough of its magic without too much of the cons. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Thank you.